At KSM Music, Chris, you offer so many different avenues in the music industry. One of the things among many that you're knowledgeable about are guitars. So if I want to come in and I want to get a guitar for the first time for myself or for a child, you can help guide me to what's going to work best. What's one of the questions you're going to ask me?
Well, pretty much if it's for you, then we can find a guitar that's appropriately sized. There's bigger guitars, even in full size, than others. If it's for a son or anybody younger, then we can get a fractional size instrument that's going to fit a lot better.
Okay.
We don't want them playing a big guitar that they're having a hard time just getting their arms around.
Right.
That
makes sense, and not something that I would have thought of unless somebody with some knowledge would have, led me to think that way.
Yeah, and a lot of times when you're getting into guitar, you need accessories like a bag for the instrument, you need a tuner to keep it in tune so you're sounding good, picks and strings, and the accessories along with it. So a lot of the basic entry-level packages we have all ready to go.
Okay.
So this is a Fender package, which Fender's a great brand of instruments. We carry, lines that you've heard of, lines that we trust, and then things we back up.
Yeah.
But this comes, with the guitar. It comes with strings. It comes with picks. It comes with the tuner, the bag. It's the whole bit. It's all ready to go. And it's something we do lifetime service on, as we do everything else. So we'll do adjustments on them, put strings on for free when you buy strings.
Yeah.
We just want to be a good experience and make sure that guitar is going to last and play great for you.
Yeah, that's a great guarantee that you had with anything that you purchase here. You're going to take care of us for the long run. Because sometimes there's those things like replacing the strings. It's not a hard thing to do, but if you don't know how to do it, it becomes difficult.
Yeah, and you don't want to do it wrong, and weather changes can cause, buzzing on the guitar, becomes tougher to play, and we always do those for free.
So super to know.
Yeah.
And you've got an array of instruments up here, and there's a reason why, because there's pros and cons to all of them, and different things that I would not know to look for. What are some of the things that are important about these guitars?
Okay, yeah, you have anything from your entry-level guitar that's going to be a laminate wood on up to these nicer guitars which will have solid woods on the top.
Okay.
They're going to vibrate a lot more, they're going to sound better because you have pretty much a surface that's a little bit more flexible, a little bit more resonant. And so we have different woods in those types, spruce, cedar, mahogany on tops, and different woods on the backs. Can be for aesthetic reasons but also sound reasons as well.
So when you say sound reasons, how am I going to know the difference? Can you maybe show me a little bit for sound, what kind of difference it makes?
Yeah, so this is a cedar top instrument right here. And it's just solid, and it tends to have kind of a darker but really bright sound as well. It's going to project a lot for us. And the best thing is to come in and play them,
Right.
I can get 2 or 3 of these, and they all sound different, even though they're the same model, because all the woods are different themselves. So definitely encourage, that's why we stock guitars, that's why they're here, so you can pick them up, you can play them. Whether it be the acoustics or electrics, the violins, whatever it is, they're here to be played and checked out.
I love that you can play them for me so that I can, because if I don't know how to play, I'm not going to be able to tell what it sounds like, but to listen to you play a couple different instruments and for me to be able to hear the different sounds that it makes, because I had no idea that different woods would produce a different sound or a different vibration or something like that.
Yeah, and it does, and so if you are still starting out, you can find that sound that's going to work, either me playing for you, finding out what woods combinations that, really make this type of music you're playing work. So lots of different options. As you can just see, all the different woods we're using here, and they're just for different sounds and different body styles for different people and different type of music.
I love that, and you've got a lot of different price points as well. So not only can you work with people for what fits them, their body size, but also what fits their price point too, which is a great option to have as well.
Yep, we need to have both. That works for us. And whether you're a beginner or you're an advanced player, we've got everything in between to take care of you.
Let's take just a couple minutes left and talk about, because you've got your acoustic guitars here, but you also have some electric guitars.
Yes.
Which you're also really well known for as well.
Yeah, we have electric guitars. Of course, we have the amps and effects pedals and everything to go with them. But again, we do the lifetime service with them. We carry brands like Jackson, Fender, Blackstar, Marshall, big names, that companies that we back up, and that again you can try out and find the best one for you.
Right.
So as you can see, we have an array of options, everything from playing some country music to playing some heavy rock, and it's all about picking them up and finding what's best for you.
Right, and that makes sense to me. And if you're going to go somewhere else where they do all kinds of things, not just music. You're not going to have that knowledge that you have that will help me get the right instrument for me at the right time and for the right skill level that I'm at.
Yeah, we know our stuff. We build guitars. We make a bass bridge that's out on the market. So not only do we know about them and play them and live the instruments, we actually are in the industry ourselves as a manufacturer too.
So really, you're not just here for beginner musicians. You're here for all aspects of musicians, the people that make their living as musicians, and you can service everybody here.
Yeah, that's why we have music lessons, so you can continue on and you can make sure that that instrument's going to get played and keep it playing right. So we have everything from drums, percussion, violin, and of course guitar lessons.
And of course guitar. Here at KSM Music, that's what they do, music. Thanks, Chris.